Welcome to the Tipsy Tennis Welcome to the Tipsy Tennis Podcast. We are in Crandon Park, Key Biscayne, Miami, Florida. This is the original home of the Miami Open before they moved it to the Hard Rock Stadium in Fort Lauderdale. I am here with two local college players. We were gonna try to play tennis. We got rained out for the first hour on one of the side courts. We are standing in the stadium of Miami Open right now. We are gonna squeegee the courts, turn it into like a little interview from there, and learn more about your guys' tennis experience. Let's get started squeegeeing the courts.
Let's do it.
All right, what's the technique for squeegeeing? How do you do this?
Squeegee technique with these vintage rollers is real hard, firm into the ground, and take as much water with you as possible off the side of the court. That's it.
It doesn't look convincing after that first go.
No. We're gonna have this place ready to play soon. Yeah, the vintage rollers are doing their job right now.
So how did you get started playing tennis?
So I actually just started playing tennis at around 8 or 9, just as something to do. After school, I kind of tried soccer, I tried cricket, tried a few different things. And then tennis, just a little bit more hand-eye coordination, came a little bit more natural to me.
Where are you from?
I'm from London. Grew up playing with Emma Raducanu, played with guys like Anton Matusevic, who are currently like top 1,000 and trying to get up there. I guess my claim to fame is that I actually hit Emma when she was 13. I hit her in the head by accident with a ball.
Oh, man.
Her father never spoke to me again after that, but yeah, no, I was lucky enough to play with a lot of good players who
Do you ever hit on her?
Unfortunately not, because I'm a little bit older than her, so at the time it might have been a little sketchy. But hey, you never know. Maybe one day we'll rekindle.
The sun's coming out, the wind is picking up. I think we might be able to get on these courts in a little bit. What do you think?
The vintage squeegees are doing an amazing job. I think we've got this.
Who's your favorite player?
It's got to be Andy Murray, of course. Got to rep GV, but
Is it true that when he's winning, he's British, but when he's losing, he's Scottish?
No. Andy Murray won us the Davis Cup for a while. He was the GOAT for pretty much a full year. So no disrespect to Murray, all love, even though he's now an old man trying to finish out strong, and it's a tough time watching him play these days. You got to respect and love that guy.
You said you go to St. Thomas University.
Yeah.
What division is that?
So it's actually NAIA.
What is that?
I don't know, fun fact about NAIA, you can be pretty much any age. So you've got guys that have played on the tour, you've got guys that couldn't go D1, and you've got people kind of 18 freshmen as well coming in. It's at the top of NAIA, which is what we played at. It's a pretty high level. I've actually retired from college tennis now, but when I was playing, we were top 25. We went to nationals, and we had a solid team of some really good guys that kind of played a lot of tennis growing up on the kind of ITF tour and found their way through D1, D2, and some people just love Miami. So you got to come down here and take the opportunity.
So you said you retired from college tennis. What are you doing now?
So now I actually work for the university. I still kind of work with the tennis team a little bit here and there. Still got a lot of friends that play, but I coach around Miami and also on our campus courts. We're lucky enough to host the Miami Open practice courts. So kind of March time, we get all the pros down, top 25 players in the world, all on our courts on campus, which is pretty cool.
Have you hit with any of them?
I have not actually. I've not had the opportunity to do that. They do have a lot of applications for hitting with pros and also doing the data and stuff like that. A lot of our teammates have done that in the past. Last year we had Richard Gasquet on the courts. One of my teammates was just hitting with him. I was practicing, I had Felix behind me. I didn't make a ball because I just watched him the whole time, but pretty cool. Fed's been on our courts before as well. So yeah.
What's your favorite tennis memory?
My favorite tennis memory.
Tennis related.
That's a tough one. Most probably going to nationals with the boys here. You know, college tennis is a special thing. Tennis is a pretty individual sport, and actually you don't really get, unless you play college, you don't really get that camaraderie that you get in other team sports. So college tennis and doing something great with a team and the boys is a great feeling. So making it to nationals has got to be the one.
How'd you guys do at nationals?
We lost first round, unfortunately. We play in a pretty tough conference over here, so we've got the number 2 team and then 3 other teams in the top 25. And so it was a pretty good achievement to make it there, especially since our program hadn't made it since 2011 to nationals. So it was nice to be a part of something that makes a difference.
Mm-hmm.
How's it going, Martin?
Great.
Yeah, the vintage squeegee doing its thing?
Trying to make it work.
Where are you from?
So I'm from France. I arrived in the US in 2018. So it's been 5 years now. I've done my undergrad in Kentucky, and now I'm a graduate assistant in Miami, in St. Thomas University.
Nice. How did you get started playing tennis?
My dad used to be a tennis coach, and he used to run in the family. I've always been to the tennis court, like even when I was like 3-4 years old. As soon as I was like able to walk, I had like my little racket. So yeah, it's always been there. I used to love to play soccer too, but tennis is such a big sport, and like I love it, so it's always been there.
What's your favorite tennis memory?
Tennis memory. Obviously, coming here into the US, like being able to realize my dream, playing in a school here. I've done so many great things here. 3 years ago, I got to qualify for nationals and ended up like being number 2 in the nation for my school. So it was a great achievement. Like I was telling him, like it's very tough mentally to be there, but like it's a price that you have to pay, and that makes the victory so much better and so much precious. So yeah, it's not easy, but I chose to be here, and I just love it, you know, like it's this sport, like everything, the people that I met, Tom, you guys, it's amazing, like the experience that I got, it's very nice.
Who's your favorite tennis player?
It used to be Roger, but I'm a big Djokovic fan now. So,
Yeah.
So yeah, that's for sure.
What do you like about Djokovic? What do you like about him the most?
The fact that he's never giving up, the way that he handles the pressure. I think he's the best athlete in the world, like outside of tennis too, to never giving up, like always being there, having the crowd, against him, and like still showing up no matter what. Many people told like him or like the world that like he was done, and he keeps showing up, like how an amazing athlete in person he is. So that's very learning. You can learn a lot from him, so that's for sure.
What advice would you give to, let's say like an intermediate level tennis player who wants to get better? They could be a junior, they could be, let's say, maybe lower level college, to get the motivation to be the best.
Yeah,
that
of course.
They can be.
There's many things. First thing, and that's what like drove me here, you have to love playing that sport, because you go through so many emotions that you're gonna question yourself sometimes, but even if like after a loss or something, you always have to keep going and keep doing what you love, doing more than what you're asked to do. So let's say you're a college tennis player and like you have like a certain amount of practices. Just do more, like practice after, go to the gym, try to always have a mindset where what is going out, or like always try to do what's best for you on the court. So be ready, the hydration, the eating, the sleeping. Sleeping is very important. But like I said, every time try to always find happiness in everything that you do. It's very important.
Mm-hmm. If you could win one tournament in the world, which one would it be?
I would say Roland Garros since I'm French. I've been a ball boy there, so I have many great memories. I actually played the French Championship because the French Championship over there is playing in Roland Garros, so I got to play on those courts and it's just amazing. So yeah, I would say definitely Roland Garros.
How was being a ball boy for Roland Garros?
It's
Well,
a great experience. It's you're
I was
there
a ball
for.
boy for the U.S. Open.
Yeah, I heard that's so cool. It's like a 3 weeks experience. Like you're fully there from morning to night. You get to meet a lot of people. You're so close to some of your like idols. It's great. I wish I could still do it.
We're getting close.
But yeah,
drying up.
it's very nice.
What's your favorite memory from Roland Garros?
I was able to like be a ball boy for like everyone. So like the pros, the handicapped one on a wheelchair, and
He's
just
French,
see.
right? Oh no, the number one is a Japanese guy.
Yeah, but like back then he used to be French number one, and I got to be a ball boy for him, and just seeing the dedication, like everything, like still believing in his dream and being where he is amazing.
He's old. He's like
Yeah.
probably like 40s.
Yeah, he is. But yeah, that's for sure a great memory.
If you could challenge one player to a set, to a match, and if you win, you have to take butts up from him. But if you lose, you take
Yeah.
butts up from him. And if you win, you get $1 million. Who do you
Oof.
challenge? Active ATP.
Active ATP? Let me think. I would love to challenge Tsitsipas, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of him, so the victory will be even sweeter. But yeah, I would say Tsitsipas.
You probably wouldn't be able to even hit you anyway.
Yeah,
You'll miss.
exactly.
So there's no pressure to.
Yeah, that's a
to
safe
play.
pick.
Have you been to this place before?
Actually, I've been there 2 days ago with my girlfriend. That was the first time we came to visit, and but it's the first time I'm actually able to hit. But it's amazing thinking that like a few years ago, like the best like were on this court, Federer, Djokovic. It's an amazing feeling, and I thrive like being there. You see all those seats around. It's amazing, and today we got to play with you guys, so I'm very thankful for the opportunity.
Yeah, you're here. So you were here for the first time a couple days ago, and now you're drying the courts.
Exactly. That's a nice coincidence.
It's exactly what you said. Putting you to work.
Yeah.
You gotta do more than what's asked for the sport that you love. Right?
Exactly.
When I was so I grew up in New York.
Yeah.
And I was playing like competitive juniors. I played some ITFs, junior ITFs, and the thing in New York is the courts were always so expensive indoors.
Yeah.
In France, it's super cheap.
Yeah.
It's like 10 euros for
Yeah,
an
it
hour.
is, yeah.
Where in New York, to get an indoor court is like 80, 100, $120 an hour. And so what I would do is I would, during the winter, I would shovel the courts with snow, from the snow, exactly like this.
Yeah.
Except the water is frozen, and there's no sun and palm trees, and then playing on the courts out there.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite tennis memories.
That's cool.
Nice.
No, for sure. We have to be thankful of everything that we're surrounded by. It's amazing.